a little bite here. Okay. And I told you this. I said, listen, I don't eat a lot of tzatziki.
Yeah, from earlier.
But here's the thing, I'm a fan of this. Welcome into America's Best Restaurants. I am Danyel Detomo with the ABR Roadshow, and we're in Menomonie, Wisconsin today at a place called Ted's Pizza Palace, and the owner actually started owning the place when he was 19 years old. Now, you know there's a story behind that. Let's go inside. Jim.
How you doing?
I am doing great.
Welcome to Ted's.
Well, listen, thanks for having us.
Oh, you're welcome.
We're happy to be here today. Now, Jim, I know that this is actually the second location of Ted's. Can you tell me a little bit about the first location and how you ended up here?
Well, the first location was down the block on the outside of the street. It was at Lee's Drugstore. Bob Lee owned the building, and that's where Ted Kasap's originally placed it. Within the years leading up to that, after I took over, the wife and I were thinking about, well, we want to have something for ourselves instead of rental. The Snyder building had come up for sale, and in '98, I believe, Kim and I purchased the building and moved Ted's up here in 2000.
What can we expect today? Because I know we're in store for some really great food. Can you tell people a little bit like what you're going to be making for us today?
We're going to be making, we had a little online with some of our customers about what pizza they really like the best. And it was the Mamma Mia and the Ted Special. We're kind of the unanimous favorite. So I'm going to make you a Ted Special as far as the pizza goes. And then the other favorite item that people really like is the Euro plate. So we're going to make you a Euro plate. And as far as one of the other signature items is our pasta. It's a homemade spaghetti sauce recipe of my mom's. So we're gonna make you a little pasta if you're into that.
Yeah, getting a little variety. I like it. Well, listen, the kitchen's literally right behind us, so we can just head on over there if you want.
Yeah, we'll just get Harley and Zach out of the way.
Yeah, we'll move them out of the way, and then we'll we're gonna get to it.
We'll get the professionals back there.
I was gonna say professionals, but let's just say professional, because I don't know what I'm doing, so.
We'll teach you.
Okay, sounds good. Let's do it.
All right, let's go.
In the kitchen with Jim, and Jim, I know we're gonna be making a pizza, which I'm very excited about, and I like that the kitchen is right here at the front when people walk in.
It's just been a concept that we've had from the beginning. Back in the 40s and 50s when you saw it on the East Coast, it was always out front where people could see you, and we just haven't changed it for years. Yeah,
I love that. That's such a unique thing about the spot. Let's get started though. What pizza are we making?
We're gonna make a Ted Special. It's from Ted Kasap's, what he was named after him. It was one of his favorite pizzas, so.
And he was the original owner?
He is the original owner.
All right, so let's do it. I'm kind of gonna watch you do your thing here. So just kind of talk me through the process.
Well, we're using a 10.5 ounce dough ball. We're gonna stretch her out with the help of the sheeter to 14 inches. The sheeter was brought in later in life, just simply instead of tossing, because you start tossing the dough and you lose your hair. So it's a lot easier doing it this way and faster.
Oh, okay. Got a little spin action
we
here.
We get a little show for the people when they're outside.
Right, show for all the fans driving by right now.
We use what's called a Z pinch. You just kind of bring the dough up and make a pinch with it. Hold everything up.
Z pinch is what you call that.
Right, if you look at it real slow motion, we're just making a Z with the dough and pinching it shut.
Okay.
Kind of nice thing about it is when you order certain size pizza, you're getting that size. No extra crust on the outside where you're having half inch of just bread that you're eating.
All right, looks like we're getting some sauce. Now is this, tell me about the sauce right here.
The sauce again is an old recipe from the parents, from my uncle. It's basically a lot of Greek spices that we add to it, which is the traditional being salt, pepper, garlic, and oregano, and some other fun things added in there.
Nice. Okay, what are we adding?
Unlike a lot of people, we use sliced mozzarella.
Okay.
It's easier, it's faster. You get an even distribution of the product on top of it. And it's a lot easier to explain to people that double cheese would just be doing that instead of weighing it out.
All right, all right.
Our sausage is made in-house.
Okay, that's what we like to hear.
With the help of Seiler's, a local company that we go and get our sausage from. It is raw sausage. This is what we call a hand-pinched instead of getting a cooked sausage where you have to pre-cook it and then try and distribute it evenly. Kind of makes it easier because we cut our pizzas in square instead of in pie. So we put it on in a certain order, a certain amount every time. So each square is going to get one piece of sausage.
Okay. So that's it, right there.
It.
All right, there's the pizza, and then pop it in the oven.
Pop it in the oven.
And how long does that take?
It's going to take about 5 to 7 minutes.
Okay, okay.
If it was busier, it might take a little bit longer.
Okay, so finished product, just put out of the oven. Now let's go ahead and let's sprinkle some Parmesan and some crushed peppers on here. I'm getting all the good stuff, and then I'm gonna try some. Ooh. See, I like a little spice. You don't like spice?
I can't anymore. I'm too old.
What? Okay, well, I'll do the spice just on a little bit of it, just in case.
I thought you said a little spice.
Well, is that a lot of spice? But like the more the better for me.
Oh, let's do her.
Okay, so I'll grab. Ooh, oh, you taking? Okay, okay, you got a slice with no. Look at me. Already getting it everywhere.
Gotta be careful. Sinigimas.
I don't know what that meant, but yes.
To life.
Yes, there you go. Very tasty.
It'll work.
This'll do. Okay, speaking of food, we're gonna be making some more. What else are we making?
I think we're gonna do a gyro next.
All right, a gyro.
Gonna fire that up and cut some
maybe?
off. We can do spaghetti. That's Mom's recipe.
I think we should. We'll get making that, then we're gonna try that. We are joined again with Jim, as you see, and now we got Kim. Husband and wife, Jim and Kim, okay? You can't forget that. That's a very easy one there. Already tried some pizza, but we're displaying some more dishes. So let's start with that. Can we talk about these dishes?
Sure, this is a gyro plate. It's one of our more popular items. It's a Greek sandwich made with beef and lamb. It is more beef than lamb. It's an 80-20 mixture. The sauce on top is called Tzatziki. It's a heavy garlic sauce that we more so use as a spread in Greece, but here it's more traditional to put it on the gyros. So it's my mother's recipe that she came up with. Everyone has their own style, and it's a little garlicky on the heavier side.
Okay, and I don't know if we've talked about this a lot today, but you are full-blooded Greek. So this, born in Greece, still have family in Greece.
Correct.
So I mean, this is probably like where it's at. So we're gonna try it. Should I just get my fork and kind of like?
Yeah, it's kind of like people kind of basically cut off a piece of gyro meat because there's too much meat on it as a plate instead of a sandwich, and then that way you can dip into the gyro sauce, the tzatziki. Okay. Sometimes people do it with the fries as well.
All right, I'll probably do both then. Well, let me get a little gyro, and I'm just gonna dip it like that. Get a little bite here. Some tzatziki on there. Okay, let's do it. Okay. And I told you this. I said, listen, I don't eat a lot of tzatziki.
Yeah, from earlier.
But here's the thing, I'm a fan of this tzatziki.
But you're gonna need a breath mint later.
Oh, for sure. Listen, doing this job, I had my breath spray. So in between, like after eating all the food. Yeah. So I don't know about like first date material with the tzatziki.
No, I'd stay away from that.
Yeah, maybe stay away from it then. But any other.
Be a second.
But listen, any other time, like just go for it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. And then we have the spaghetti, which this is kind of from your territory right here. Tell me about this dish.
Again, it is a family recipe. Jim's mom's meatballs and sauce, right?
Yes.
Yeah. We make it in-house. not every day, but when we need it. Served over, obviously, spaghetti noodles and 2 pieces of garlic bread, which is also fun to dip.
So, and you're Italian.
Yeah.
So, half Italian. So this is kind of an Italian dish then. Okay. I like what you got
With the
going on.
Greek influence, because
Right.
it's mom's recipe, yep.
What makes it like more like Greek style? You know?
Greeks came first.
Because Greeks made it. No, it's,
Yeah, like what?
Yeah.
you know, meatballs are made all over the world also, so, you know, everyone has their thing.
Okay. This is a really big bite. I feel like I might regret this.
We'll get you some water.
Okay. This is gonna be a
I
while.
want your job. Going
I know,
around
right?
trying all the different.
It's fun because I get to see like I said, tzatziki's not something I have normally, so I got to actually try it and be like, okay, tzatziki's actually good. Y'all should eat tzatziki.
It is, you know, the thing is that it's not for everybody though. Some people may or may not like it, but I highly recommend you try it.
Let's now. I want to learn more about how you ended up owning the spot. I mean, I know you were a teenager.
Yes.
And then you ended up meeting this lovely fellow because you worked here. So can we kind of talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so my family immigrated here in 1967. We worked for my uncle in Northfield, Minnesota. And there was 18 of us that all came in 67. And we all worked for my uncle at Bill's Pizza in Northfield. And it was like 1 month, one family would work, 1 month the other would. But eventually, after 10 years, each family kind of wanted their own. So we had a friend, his name is Ted Kasaps, who was working here, who had opened Ted's in 1970. And then we moved here in 77. We bought it from him and just kind of kept it going. Went through my entire high school career here, except for I had actually moved back to Northfield my senior year and then came back.
Yeah, well, really awesome spot. We've had a great time here today. If people want to just keep up to date with things that you have going on, would you recommend just following your Facebook page? Is that the best way to go about it?
Yeah, Instagram and Facebook. There's
Okay.
the 2 platforms. Yeah.
And is there anything before we end? Because listen, he's been speaking some Greek today. Is there any like Greek catchphrase that like you say or something like to customers or something like stand out?
I can't say those phrases.
Yes, you can.
I'm like any ones that are PG-13, PG.
Well, so like in Hawaiian, is that proper?
Hawaiian. Yeah, I think so. Hawaiian.
When they say aloha,
Yes.
hello, goodbye. In Greek, it's the same. We say yasu, which is hello or goodbye.
Yasu.
So yasu is hello and goodbye.
Yeah.
And everyone's heard, obviously, you know, if you've seen anything Greek, where everyone's just like the saganaki cheese. They'll light it on fire. Everyone says opa.
Opa.
We say that a lot, and we say stinigimas or yamas. We cut it short, which is to life, for like when you're doing a cheers.
Right, cheers.
Okay. All right. Awesome. So what was the hello goodbye one again?
Yasu.
All right. We're gonna end it on that. Yasu, everyone. You say it.
Yasas,
Yes.
which means to everyone.
Yeah.
Ted's Pizza Palace, right here in Menomonie, Wisconsin. I love that when you walk by the place, you can actually see the kitchen staff in action. Just one of the many unique things about this spot, and that's why they're one of America's best restaurants. And for the ABR Roadshow, I'm Danyel Detomo. See y'all next time.